Today I am going to discuss class 6th history, the second lesson on the trail of the earliest people. From this lesson we are going to discuss some of the subtopic of the lessons briefly. Okay, so let's begin our discussion. We will discuss first about the tools which were made in the past. Then we'll discuss about the types of sites which were found by archaeologists from the past. Then third, we'll be discussing about the uses of fire by the early men. Next one, we'll be discussing about some of the stone tool making techniques. And at last, we'll be discussing about the rock cut paintings. Okay. So one by one we'll discuss about these topics. First we'll discuss about the tools. Okay. Day to day life we used so many tools, then different tools and their different uses. But our uses are different from that of early people. Okay. So first we'll see from which material the tools were made. The tools were made from first either bones of animals, then it could be made from the wood, and third it can be made from the stone. Okay, these three materials were used to make the tools. Then we'll see the uses of those tools. There are different uses of those tools. The first one was to animal hides, or we can say the remove the skin of the animal from their body. So these people were using the tools to remove the skin of the animals so that they can eat the flesh of the animal. Then second use was chopping the fruits or roots. You know that early man used to eat different fruits and roots. So these people were using these tools for chopping the fruits and roots. Then next one is they can be using for breaking the bones or cutting the bones. Then they also using to cut the meat. Then they could have been using this for making spear and arrows which they can make for hunting. So these are the different uses and the material which was used by the people. Now what you have to do, you have to compare these tools with modern tools, and you have to find some similarities and differences in these tools. Okay, I hope you have cleared this doubt. Now we'll move on the next topic, or the subtopic of the lesson, that is types of sites. Archaeologists have found some sites. First we'll see what is meant by sites. Sites are the places where archaeologists have found some proofs, or they have found some material which were used by the early people. So sites can be divided into three subgroups. First one is habitation site, then second is factory site, and third is habitation cum factory sites. Okay, so what is the difference between these three? So first one is habitation sites. Habitation means where people were building the houses, or they were living, we can say it were their houses. So in earlier people they were living near the caves, so or in the caves, so they were their habitation sites. So most of the habitation sites were found near the water sources like river, lake, ponds, such water sources. Then second one is factory sites. So as we have seen that they were making stone tools and other material tools, so they required some good type of stone or material. For that reason they were moving from place to place. So these places where they were getting good type of stone, they were called as factory sites. Then third one is habitation cum factory sites. There are some places where these people, like factory sites, they were settling down as a habitation. So it was working as a both habitation also, and it was working as a factory site also. So this third type is called as habitation cum factory site, where both the purposes were completed. Okay, this is about types of site. Then third point is uses of fire. As you all know that from so many years man is using fire. Today also we are using fire, but the purpose of fire for that people, those people was different, and today's people is different. So these people were using fire for four purposes rather. One is heat, to keep their body warm from the cool atmosphere. The second one is to get the light, as today we have the bulbs and the electric appliances, but they don't have such things, so they were using as a light. Then they were using it as a source for roasting the meat, and the next one was scaring away the wild animal. So once they using fire, the animal can run away from them and they can be safe. So these are the different uses of fire. Now let's move to the fourth point, that is making stone tools. Okay, so which technique they use, we are going to see in this subtopic. So they have used mostly two techniques for making stone tools. The first technique was stone on stone. What they used to do is they used to take two stone in their hand, and from which the stone was made was called as a core, and the other which was used to make the tool was called as a hammer. So they were using both these stones. Okay, and from which material the stone tool was used, it was called core. So they were holding one stone in one hand and other in other hand. So they were hitting the stones on each other by keeping in their hands. So this method is known as stone on stone method. Then second is pressure flaking method. In this method, what they used to do, they used to hold core on a firm surface, and they used to hit that core with a hammer that also was made from a stone only. So this method is little bit different from the first one. So they used to get flakes from the stone, or we can say sharp stones. So they were using for making tools. So this is the second method. I hope you have clear with these 2 points or these sub points. Okay, now let's move to the last point, that is rock painting. As I have shown you one of the video where one site was shown, that is in Madhya Pradesh, that is Bhimbetka. Bhimbetka is such a place where archaeologists have found so many rock cave paintings. It means it was their habitation site where people were living, as well as they were making paintings on the walls. This place we have example. Another example we have of South UP. In South UP also some archaeologists have found evidences of rock cut paintings where people were doing paintings on the wall. And what was the matter of their painting or theme of their painting was mostly animals. They used to draw mostly animals, and you can see the accuracy as well as their skill while drawing this type of tools, or this type of paintings. Okay, so we have covered almost every point. So we'll have a quick revision of the topic. We have discussed about the different tools from which the tools were made, and then we have discussed about the uses of different tools. 4-5 uses we have seen. Then I have told you one work to do, that you have to compare the tools of early people and today's people. Then we have seen types of sites, 3 sites: habitation site, factory site, and habitation cum factory site. Then we have seen the uses of fire, different uses of fire we have seen. Then we have seen 2 methods of making stone tools, and at last we have seen the rock cut paintings from some of the places in India. I hope you have cleared with this doubts. If you have any doubts, you can ask me or send me a mail. Thank you.